Good morning, whoever the hell just joined. Oh, hey, good morning, Amanda. How's it going? It's the first time we're doing this on YouTube this early, so we'll see how many people actually filter in. I made a TikTok post letting people know I'm over here, so let's see how it goes. How's your morning going, Amanda? Yeah, I slept so much better. I think I slept like maybe over 8 hours. And no freaking nightmares, nothing crazy. So that was good. Yeah, I'm definitely happy about that. Adjust this a little bit. What's up, everybody? Who's all here? Say what's up in the chat so we know who's here. And it's it's better to interact with each other on the chat, you guys. It'll make this way more interesting. But I do have all these different topics written down, so we can refer to the topic list if we have to. I think it's a good thing. Good morning, everybody. Say hi in the chat, or else. Is that like something that's on my hoodie? I don't see it here. Whoa, it's crazy. I can see it on the screen, but not in real life. That's nuts. Hey, good morning, Cheryl. Good morning, Kay Von Kirk. Oh, and good morning, Scotty. I actually lived in Philly for like 6 months in 2017 to 2018. It's probably pretty chilly over there. Good morning, Marley and me. 1, 2, 3. And hey, Death. Good to see you guys. All right, good. So there's some people in the chat, so we can interact. That's fine. If you guys want to ask me any questions, go for it. Or if you want to talk about your day, anything, I really don't care. Well, I mean, I don't care what we talk about, just as long as we're interacting and keeping it interesting. That's good. But I have all these different topics that I've come up with while I was doing step work and daily reflections and just for today readings. So I can name off the topics and we can say, Marley, it's going great. It's chill. It's crazy going from Graceland, which is like fucking super chaotic and dramatic, southern Alberta. Oh, but it's real cold there. Yeah, it's like going from chaos all the time to like way too chill. I mean, I'll take the way too chill. It's just, like I don't know, just the cleanliness standards and people, don't really keep up on shit. But I could put up with that way more because I can fix that and I can deal with that. And if it like keeps happening, then I could just like focus on myself and like, so like the first thing I worked on was like cleaning the bathroom. It wasn't like super dirty or anything. It just had been a little neglected around the edges. So I did that and cleaned out all the like leftover shower like products and stuff, which I inherited like 5 different things. So but that's one of the best things about cleaning stuff. Like when you're cleaning like shower stuff and you get like free shampoo and free conditioner and free body wash, people leave stuff behind. And then clean out the fridge and you get free food. And you clean out the laundry room and then you might get free clothes. Oh, Death, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, you're struggling. You're still struggling with it. See, I think that's one of the good things, one of the best things about YouTube Live is I think we could actually discuss this stuff without having to be like, oh my God, I'm gonna get shut down because I freaking said opiates. Like, it's crazy. I think I get smoke on here too. So I can't even say smoke or vape on TikTok Live. So maybe this is the move. But yeah, I'm doing well. But yeah, Death, I hope you're getting, or hope you have, I hope you're, I don't know, what are you doing to try to get to, are you trying to get sober or you're just, do you feel stuck in it or what? Like, tell me about it if you don't mind. Oh, Marley, yeah, for sure. Big yawn, big stretch. Yeah, it's definitely safe and comfortable here, which I always feel safe and comfortable in the mornings everywhere I'm at because nobody wakes up as early as I do. So I'm into it. Oh, you know what? I have this brand new charger that one of the TikTok followers bought me, a big 10-foot charger. So let me hook that up real quick here. And then it'll stay charged. Yay. It's really good for YouTube because on YouTube, it uploads after, and so I think it takes a lot. Or actually, I think it's already saved to their like fucking cloud, so I don't think it's really depleting my battery when it uploads. But I don't know. At least we'll keep the phone charged while this is going, so that's good. Not exactly you feel stuck, and it's only shitty when it's shitty. You can't imagine your life without them. Yeah, I know. Dude, I understand. I was there at one point, feeling the same way, doing that same thing. And I'm glad, and it was 7 years for me with pharmaceutical, And so, I mean, I just hope, it doesn't get to a point where it turns into something else, because a lot of the time that is the case, that it will turn into something else. And I mean, yeah, it's only shitty when it's shitty, but it doesn't have to be shitty, So, I mean, it would be, I think you recognize that you have a problem, so that's the first step, and that's good. But, yeah, I don't know if you've tried to get sober. I mean, I guess it's a good thing you're bringing this up because we can kind of like, I can pick a topic. Oh, yeah. Damn, I started opiates at 27. But yeah, I did the prescription, the blues for 7 years until they dried up, And then I had to move over to black tar. All right, so let's see. What's a good topic maybe for death then? For death, it's the person's name on here. These are like recovery topics, but I want to see if I could find a good one. A good one for somebody that's still struggling, maybe. I want to say taking initiative or rigorous honesty. Let's see. Let me keep reading here just to see. Taking suggestions. That might be a good one. Make peace with death. That's ironic because it's your name on here. Um, hmm. Oh, ooh, I think this is a good one. The topic can be the dark times, like the dark times in our using, and then I can flip that into carrying the message of hope. We could talk about the dark times. Oh, okay. Thanks, Evan. I appreciate that. So I don't have to keep calling you death. Hey, Anthony, what's up? Yeah. Well, we got to do it at least till TikTok responded to me and said that it was my I broke the safety and civility of the community guidelines. I'm like, yeah, right up, right, sure, YouTube or TikTok. But yeah, it is different. There's benefits. There's pros and cons to it. Anyway, so Evan, like, what are the dark times? Like, obviously, you go through withdrawals. I'm sure it affects your bank account, Evan. So, like, if you don't mind, like, maybe sharing about like the darkest time you could think of in your addiction. I mean, yeah, Anthony, I think you could say anything, dude. I think I could even smoke on here. So, yeah, as long as I'm not like promoting it or trying to sell it. But we'll see. You never know. If I get shut down on both, then I guess we move to Instagram Live. Just do a constant shuffle until I get kicked off all of them and then go over to like Kick, which I've heard is like the Wild West of streaming. So yeah, Evan, if you like wouldn't mind elaborating on like maybe your darkest time. Have I wrecked cars? Oh yeah. Um, did it? It was well. I wrecked once and I blew one up the other time. My neck. The the blowing it up was in Bakersfield in the summer of 2022. Um, I had been I had relapsed for about a week straight. Oh boy. Um, and I was gonna drive to Colorado, but I wanted to go to LA first. I don't know what I was doing. I was out of my mind, and I was just flooring it down the five past Bakersfield, and like it kept hitting. It was like a Mazda 3, like a 2005 Mazda 3, and I was just flooring it. It's like a four-cylinder, and it would like max out at like 105, and it would had a governor on it. It was fucking weak. And so yeah, I fucking blew it up. I just started smoking. I pulled over at a gas station and bought like black electrical tape and like taped the part on the hose that was like busted that it was smoking out of. And I just kept doing the same thing. Eventually the car just blew up. But I did when I relapsed last, no, in August of 2023, I had just got a 2018 Toyota Camry, and I decided I decided to have a few drinks one day, and which led me to picking up a homeless guy at a gas station to go score Fetty. I remember we smoked it together in the California Chicken Cafe parking lot in Chatsworth, or West Hills, or whatever the fuck it is. And yeah, I dropped him off, and I got back to Camarillo where I was living in sober living, and I don't know what happened. Like I was nodding off or something. I think I hit like a curb a few times, and then I just like came to with a cop knocking on my window, and he's like, "What's going on?" I was like, "Oh, I hit a curb, and I was just checking it out." And he was like, they could tell something was up. But I should have got a DUI for that, but I don't know what the deal was. They did all the sobriety tests. They took me in for a blood draw. The cop was like really cool, and like we talked a lot about recovery and sobriety. I had the big book with me in the car, and yeah, I ended up not getting a DUI. I just ended up getting a possession and public intoxication charge, which was judicial deferment. So I just had to keep my nose clean for 6 months. But the car was totaled. It totaled the frame. The car looked perfect. Like the mechanic's like, oh, this will be an easy fix. And then he put it up on the lift and he was like, oh, never mind. So yeah, then I got paid out for the insurance company and I had a check for $19,000 right in front of me. And my parents had helped me get the car. So in that moment, luckily I had been working a program before that because I was in active addiction. In that moment, I thought, wow, $19,000, that would be real fun to go fuck off with. And I did the right thing and I got on an Amtrak and brought my parents the check. So, yeah. KJ, or K Von Kirk said, Evan, I don't know if you've ever tried something legal. Kratom is legal. Yeah, see, I don't know, you guys. I mean, I don't know if substituting kratom is a good idea because I've been in rehabs and detoxes of people that were addicted to kratom. And it is another addictive substance, but I guess harm reduction, but I'm not giving any advice or suggestions on that one. I think the answer is sobriety, complete sobriety. Excuse me. Anthony took Valium after work and it hit before he got home. Woke up in his totaled Honda Element. Loved the car. He's on methadone, so it smacked. Oh, okay. God, that was the thing. I went to the methadone clinic for the first time, trying to get off of black tar, and I was standing there in line like on my third or fourth day, and I was talking to some guy, and I don't remember what was said, but I was like, yeah, I don't want to use both, man. I don't want to overdose. And he like laughed at me. He was like, you're not gonna overdose. Just you're only on 40 milligrams. You could still use. And I went straight to the dealer after that. It didn't make me overdose, and I was getting way higher, but the methadone stopped. Excuse me. Gross, I know. I gotta stop smoking. I have this roommate that hacks his lungs out every morning and like, the middle of the day and stuff. And I know it's a big sign that I have to stop smoking. Scotty, oh yeah. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of us did. Evan, yeah, actually, same here. Same here. I felt that way at 13, 14 years old too. And then I was like, at 15, like listening to Slipknot and Marilyn Manson and being like, yeah, fuck my life, I hate the world. And then I was listening to Wu-Tang Clan and Creed. What a fucking combo. Slipknot, Wu-Tang Clan, and Creed. Uh-oh, there's a message held for review. What's it? Oh, yeah. It's Anthony saying, Methadonians, man. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, the cops, I know I have white privilege and I'm pretty well educated and good at talking to people, so I understand why probably another reason I probably got off easy. Ellie, don't miss cigarettes. What do you vape now? Or do you completely abstinent from tobacco product? See, Evan, are you an intravenous user? Is that why? Because I've heard intravenous users love Opana. I did not like Opanas. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Yeah, I never did either. I'm like afraid of needles. Yeah, same here, but you never know, man. It might happen. It might happen. No, live shows are definitely not a trigger for me, Scotty. I want to go to one, like now, like right now, 6 a.m. No, and actually my sponsor goes to a lot of live shows. He loves Morrissey and so do I. And so, Yeah, we'll probably go to a live show come out. Dude, I want to go see Deftones and Mars Volta in March. That's my goal. That's my live show goal, is to go see Deftones and Mars Volta in March. Yeah, Ellie, see, I tried to vape, and then I was vaping, and it was vaping inside and smoking cigarettes outside. So it didn't work for me. It was worse for me. See? Gotta stop smoking. It's fucking gross. Oh, Anthony. Yeah, interesting. See, I only snorted the stuff, so. But after a couple years of doing coke, like, when I was playing shows and stuff, then I just got sick of it. I got sick of the way my nose felt, so I just stopped. And it's crazy. I'll have a lot easier to stop than opiates. Oh, thanks, Evan. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, Scotty. Yeah, Mars Volta is my favorite band. And Deftones, have always been one of my favorite bands. They played with System of a Down in last August in San Francisco. I wanted to go so bad, but it was in a heavy relapse. So, but still to see Deftones and Mars Volta together would be awesome. Oh, nice, Seven. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are into similar music. Oh, yeah, I'm getting a pair of headphones tomorrow that have a wire to my phone so I can start making music again. Because right now I only have Bluetooth headphones and they have a slight delay on them. So I'll hit something on there and a millisecond later it plays, and I'm like, it's off. The timing is off. So yeah, dude. Deftones and Mars Volta. I mean, that reminds me, dude. I could just remember a dream I had last night. I had a dream that Cedric from the Mars Volta and Omar, that they were old fat guys, and they were doing a podcast on, I don't know if it was Instagram. Yeah, they were doing a podcast on Instagram, and it was kind of lame and boring. And I was like, fuck, these dudes are washed up. That's crazy. Oh, thank you, Fabian. Yeah, it's great. It's super chill here. I enjoy it a lot. It's way better than Graceland. And and there's different ways that Graceland's better, but Graceland's also crazy money and full of resentments and spite and ego and anger and laziness, and it's just too much shady bullshit going on, too much chaos. Oh, Anthony, that's awesome. Yeah, for sure, Anthony. I understand. You're doing your best. That's great. And you know that what you want to do, and so you have a goal. It sounds like a smart goal. Which I always forget. So SMART goals. The T is for timely. The R is realistic. The A is attainable. The M is measurable, and the S is. I always forget the S. Good morning, Sally. What's the S in SMART goals? I always forget. It's not simple. Specific. God, I always forget it. Thank you. Thank you. So Anthony has his SMART goal lined up. That's good. Good job, Anthony. I hope it works out for you. I think it will. I mean, I'm not question. I mean, I question everything, so I'm not gonna lie and say I don't. You know what I mean? I'm always skeptical. If anybody's views on something don't align with mine perfectly, I'm like, you sure about that? Are you sure about that? But yeah, props to you, Anthony. And Evan, it seems like you at least have the first part down of recognizing that you have a problem. So that's progress. And luckily, nobody expects you to be perfect, but to just progress. So that's good. Um, but yeah, we were talking about the subject being like dark times in addiction and carrying the message in recovery. How do you say that? Joie, joie de vivre? I don't remember what that means. Is it French? It's French, right? Can't remember. I mean, I know, I think it's French, but I can't remember. I don't know what it means. I say c'est la vie. Okay, so yeah, the topic today is dark times in addiction, but also carrying the message in recovery. Oh, enjoyment of life. Oh, okay. Is it French then? Oh, I guess they have like different versions of like similar words or something. Um, whatever. um, but yeah, I mean, my darkest time was overdosing, you know? And that was 2018, and even that didn't get me sober. Or no, maybe it was 2019. I think it was 2019 actually. Um, but I basically, so here's the story actually of my first and only overdose. Is I had been I had been using heroin for a couple years, and I was living with my parents, and they started to realize something was up, and so they were like, "You need to get sober," and so I think they took my debit card and like my cash, and they would like, I can't remember. They were just super on top of me, and I wanted to be sober too. I knew it was getting out of hand at that point, and so one day, my mom and I, it was a Saturday, we went out to eat. Um, we went to go get some Mexican food. Then we went to a thrift store. And I remember the whole time just feeling like, you know, miserable. Not miserable, just like blah. I remember at the Mexican food place, I wanted to have a margarita so bad, but I didn't want to bother her, you know? So I was like, I'm not going to drink. And so we got home and I like laid down and I'm just sitting there going out of my head. And so I was like, oh, I know I can like ask her for some of my money so I can go to the store and get candy or snacks or something, right? And so I went to the store and I bought the cheapest bottle of vodka, a little tiny flask bottle thing, and a Mountain Dew, I think. And went home and drank that in my room. And then I was feeling like happier and a little bit more loosened up. And I was like, fuck, I want another one. I remember I went out to her and I was like, hey, can I get like $5 more? I want to go get, I have like a sweet tooth right now. She's like, geez, you're gonna have more candy? I'm like, yeah, whatever. It's Saturday, you know, I'm off this weekend. I just want to. And so, yeah, I went and bought more alcohol. And then I was like, I was drunk. And so I knew my dealer would front me, and I knew that Uber would allow me to take a ride even though I didn't have money in my account, because they would like let you do that. They would like front you a ride. The Uber dealer would front you a ride. And so yeah, I said I was gonna go to the store again to get like dinner or something. And yeah, instead of going there, I just walked around the corner and called an Uber to my dealer's trap house RV that he lived in. It was so nasty and stinky, but I used to romanticize it in my addiction because he had the stuff I needed. And so, yeah, I Ubered out there, and he didn't have any black tar, and I was pissed. And he's like, oh, it's gonna come like in an hour or two. And so then I walked over to Whole Foods and I bought like a hard kombucha and I drank that, and that was pretty fucked up. And I went back there and he's like, oh, it's still not here. And I was like, dude, you gotta have something. And so he's like, yeah, I have Fetty. And he's like, but be careful because I'd never done it before. I actually had done it once before. I just didn't know it was. And I remember it made me really whacked out. I was puking nonstop. Um, Luckily, I didn't OD that time. But so yeah, he lined up a little bit on the foil and he's like, don't smoke it all at once. And me, I just went, smoked it all. And next thing you know, I woke up and I was just like, whoa, what happened? I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And the people around me, there's a few people, they just looked so scared. And they were like, dude, like you overdosed, bro. They were like, excuse me. They were like, dude, you were turning blue and gray. Like, they're like, it was messed up. Yeah. So, I remember the rest of the night, I just puked all night. I just couldn't stop puking all night long. All night long. Anyway, and so yeah, the next day, I didn't have any desire to use then. I was just feeling so shitty because they had to Narcan me 5 times. They did like injections in my thigh. And so that was super scary. And I remember like cigarettes not tasting the same for like the next week. And so I took the train back home and my parents had barricaded the door to where I couldn't get in the house. And it was like 8 or 9 in the morning. And so we had a church around the corner from the house and I went there and like listened to the service because it was Sunday. And I like prayed, but of course it was like the type of prayer I did before I ever was working a program. It was a prayer like, God, please let my parents out, let me in the house, you know? God, please help me. Like I want to go sleep, you know? And yeah, so I did go back and my mom was like, you can't come in, but we can go to the hospital and you could try to get help. But of course it was a Sunday and I only had Kaiser, so there was no help available. And so they did let me in and I went to work the next day and I started getting on the phone with Kaiser. But Kaiser's like treatment options in the Bay Area, at least in 2019, were trash. And so I didn't know anything about treatment or disability or taking time off work or anything like that. And so I just fucking tried to do it on my own. And then I eventually ended up going back to black tar. And yeah, but that was the darkest time. And even that didn't keep me sober. So let me see. Yeah, I know, Anthony. Yeah, Evan. Yeah, it was scary. Scotty, yeah, for you, it was going in and out of jail. Dude, luckily I've only been in a holding cell overnight, so I'm grateful for that. Oh, Anthony. Oh, dude. Anthony, that's funny because I had a friend that worked at Costco and he was taking the receipt paper home and printing. It was when he was addicted to Coke. He was printing fake receipts on his home computer that looked exactly like Costco receipts. And he would go into all different Costco's and just take big screen TVs. This was like 2000 fucking, geez, 9. And so when big screen TVs were still like expensive, like $3,000 TVs, and he would just load them up and push them right out and sign, he would sign the receipt and stuff. And so they would be like, oh, okay, go, have a good day. And then he forgot to sign the receipt once. And the guy was like, how come this isn't signed? And yeah, so it was a weird deal. So he went outside and, no, he ran off the time he got caught. He just took off and he figured he'd go get his car later. But when he went to go get his car later that night, the cops were just around the corner waiting for him to drive off. And so luckily he was a clean-cut white guy with no record. And so they just gave him a slap on the wrist, you know? And that got him sober. He had one last hurrah, went to the strip club, did some blow and drank, and smoked cigarettes. And from then on, he has not even touched a cigarette. And he now teaches special needs children in Asia. So it can be done. Jason, you're gonna quit this week? Yeah, how are you gonna do it, Jason? Yeah, I'm wishing you the best. But how are you gonna do it? Oh, Evan, yeah, when I was a teenager, I used to cut myself, but not anymore. I mean, not after being a teenager. I don't know. I did it for attention. Hmm. Yeah, I think the clinic is a shit show, you guys, but. Oh, so you're gonna try to do it with subs this time? Well, whatever works for you, man. I just hope everybody can get off everything eventually. That's all because it sucks to replace an addiction with an addiction. So, but it's better, I know I understand. Oh man, my neck is bothering me. I slept weird, but I slept good, but I slept weird. Always something to complain about. um, oh, thanks, Jason. I appreciate it. Um, but yeah, I mean, everybody has their own journey and everything. So like, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you what to do, but yeah. I'm trying to go without caffeine today, you guys. I think I'm good, but yeah, I'm just having this naked juice to start my day off instead. Oh, damn, Anthony. Yeah, I've never had like a bad kick from weed, but I've also always been doing it with opiates, so you know, the one kick overwhelmed the other kick, so yeah. All right, we're gonna test this out. This is the ultimate test for YouTube Live. I'm gonna I'm gonna go have a cigarette and I'm gonna bring you guys with me. Unlike TikTok Live, or if you even say cigarette, you're fucking insta banned or insta restricted. Oh, mushroom tea. Yeah, I have tried that, Fabian, actually. But I think I might be just good without it in general. Because I always have that midday crash and it's a bummer. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, Jason, I'm 39, bro, so I understand that. So I'm glad you're on the right track. I don't have a booger. I don't have a booger, I promise. It was dry skin. Oh, man. Evan, yeah, it is a lot. Yeah, lion's mane. Lion's mane. Black American Spirits? Dude, your name is Death, bro. You're Evan, you're gonna kill yourself, bro. That's like a lot. Dude, Black American Spirits and opiates and everything, bro. It's a lot, bro. That's a lot. Oh, those are heavy. And for the record, I said you are going to off yourself, bro. I did not tell Evan to. After I said that, I was like, oh my god, did I just say the wrong thing? Oh well, whatever. It happened. Can't live in the past. All right, Jason, that's cool. Nice. Oh my god. No, it's funny, Anthony. It was like when he first got in the house and he was all paranoid and he had a resentment for me like his first weekend. His like first week, he was like my best friend. He's like, we're gonna do videos together, we're gonna do this together, we're gonna work out together, we're gonna cook meals together, hugging me all the time and stuff. And I was just like, right on, like I was all for it, but I didn't get my hopes up and I didn't imagine it lasting because I could tell his emotions were erratic. And then sure enough, like the first issue we had, he was instantly like just spiteful and resentful. And yeah, he's gotten better over time, but yeah, like I guess he heard somebody say that the slur, the gay slur, the F word, and like he assumed it was me, and he assumed whoever it was talking about him, and so yeah, that video is pretty funny because eventually he like admits, all right, maybe it wasn't Matthew, because I'm like, I know it wasn't me, dude. I wouldn't say that. But yeah, Anthony, that one was a funny one. Let me grab a different drink though. I'm gonna try to switch up my morning routine a bit. Not only are we on YouTube Live instead of TikTok Live, but I am trying to switch. I'm not switch, but I'm trying to stop caffeine. And I am trying to, yeah, no, just no more caffeine. That's it, actually. After I said that, I was like, wait, that's the only thing that's different besides the live platform. Right, Anthony. Yeah. Well, yeah, Jason, but I'm not gay or black, so I can't use either of those words. Yo, what up? I'm a cool ass gay black dude. I'm just kidding. Did that even sound like it? Yo, what up, man? I'm a cool ass gay black dude. She. Oh my god. Hopefully I'm getting trouble. I'm like over like worrying about getting in trouble. So if I do, it is what it is. It is what it freaking is, guys. I'm brash, I'm bold, I'm brash, and you better believe it, bitch. Oh my god, Evan, that's like that song by Queens of the Stone Age, Feel Good Hit of the Summer. Nicotine, Valium, Vicodin, marijuana, ecstasy, and alcohol. And it goes, cocaine. Does anybody know that? Hey, good morning, Jeff. How's it going? I'll be fine. You promise. Nice. Jason is the CEO of YouTube Live. Hold on, I'm carrying too many things at once. You ever do that where you're carrying too many things at once, and then you start sweating, and then you get anxiety, and then you freak out in your head, and you do something, and you drop everything, and then you feel really embarrassed, and you feel like everybody's watching you, and then it turns out everybody is watching you because you're on YouTube Live. Just kidding, only 15 people. Hey, you guys, hit the like button, please. Everybody hit the like button, please. Let's see, where can I set this thing up at? Octava. Spit on that thing. That chick actually, she seems pretty, like interesting, funny. I'd take a swing at it. Evan, I'd take a swing at it with your dick. Oh, what? Here we go. Moment of truth. Are we gonna get shut down? Hold on, maybe it's so better. Let me do no, that's weird. Here, you guys can like. It's a weird angle. It makes me look like a I have like tiny legs and like a big upper body. I don't like it. I don't like this background though. That's cool, I guess. Hey, good morning, Nux Sandwich. Thanks, you guys, for liking it. Hey, Zane. Dude, Australia is the one place out of the country that I really want to visit the most. Yeah, Jason. Yes, I'm the guy from Software Underbelly. Sally, she's on a celebrity poker tour. I'm gonna be on her celebrity poker tour. Oh, what? Just kidding. Oh, hey, good morning, Mama Nugget. How's it going? Good to see you. Scotty, I don't skateboard, so even if there is a skateboard, I don't mess with those things. I don't wanna injure myself. Yeah, I'm sure I would love it. That's why I want to go. I want to go to Australia. I want to go to Hawaii. But I got to get long-term sobriety to like do these things so I can like maintain and keep it together. not go off the rails in a fucking foreign continent. That would not be a good idea. Not like Josh Block, just traveling the world fucking shit up, you know? That fool's wild. Morning, Christine. So how's everybody doing? I know we've talked to a few people here. We got some new people in the chat. We were basically talking about the darkest times. Oh my god, I'm gonna fart. Oh well. Whoa. Whoa. On YouTube Live, you can do anything. Can you imagine if I got banned from one of the lives for farting? Excuse me, by the way. Double excuse me. But yeah, Zane, I'm not trying to end up in Laramie. Zane, are you familiar with Laramie? I watched that documentary. Oh my god. Jason, you should do Soft White Underbelly. That sounds great. Zane, if you watched that documentary, what's it called? Last Stop Laramie? Yeah, right, Evan? The only time I ever smuggled anything was 5 Blues in 2015 when I went to Arkansas. I emptied a chapstick container out and I wrapped them in foil and I put them in there and I put it in my checked luggage. And I got away with it. Yeah. I was so proud of myself. And then the girl I was moving in with, the girl I was dating, which I don't know if you guys have ever seen Ink Master, if I've told this story. The girl that I was dating, I found off the show Ink Master and started talking to her. Her name was Katie. She was one of the tattoo artists. And yeah, we dated for like a year and we were living together. But see, I showed up and I was unpacking my check bag and I was like, oh, I did the whole act, right? I was like, oh, chapstick. And I went to open it. I was like, wait, what the hell? What's this in here? And I opened it and I was like, whoa, dude, these are oxys. And she's like, whoa, what do you do? And she's like, do you take them? I was like, I used to. But I was like, damn, I can't let these go to waste. I was like, do you want to see what it's like to smoke these? And she was, but for me to do it, because I wasn't trying to get her to do it, she's like, sure, go for it. And I was like, so fucking happy. She was like, I mean, we like banged all night too. It was pretty great. It was pretty great. Blue is it's an oxy. They were prescription back in the day. They were all dried up now. It's what you see those like documentaries about, the prescription meds and stuff. Oh, Jason. Yeah, that's why I ended up in Arkansas, because I had watched an Ink Master all day marathon and I hit up this girl Katie that was a tattoo artist on there from Arkansas. And we started talking and we flew back and forth a few times and visited each other and we fell in love, and yeah, we dated for a year. That's why I was in Little Rock. Evan, yeah, I mean, oh yeah, I've driven around with hundreds of them on me, of course. That's nothing. Yeah, Jason, yeah. Nowadays, that's what they are. And they look, you know, they made them look the same. I'm sure this will get like restricted monetization, but I really don't give a fuck. I would rather be restricted on monetization than be like kicked off or like restricted in the middle of the shit and have to play this fucking game, you know, on TikTok Live. So I might just stay here. I don't know. Or I might bounce back and forth, but then I'll have to be ultra mindful of like the way I talk, because it's a slippery slope. Damn, it's cold out here. I should have put on my other jacket. Hold on, I'm gonna check something real quick. My freaking sponsor, he was like, hit me up early, we could do stope work. He like hasn't even responded. It's good though. I'm not in any hurry. Shit's burning weird. Whoa. Oh. Thank you. That's Nux Sandwich's Mama Nugget from TikTok Live. Thank you so much. That's called a super chat. It's a super chat gift. Oh my God, Zane. Hopefully it was a female cop. When the last time I was at Graceland, when we got swatted a couple years ago and we got patted down, and like the female cop actually patted down Graham, and he was like, "That's the most action I've got in years." And I was like, "What's she doing later?" And then this girl Mel was like, she's all pissed at us for saying that. It's like, chill out, Mel. Mel was a resentful ass biatch. She was banging this dude Mitch in the house. And they were trying to hide it. We all knew what was going on. She's apparently pregnant now by another dude, so that's how the cookie crumbles, guys. Don't goof around in sober living. I don't know how old school you're talking about, but yeah, I was in a brand new Taking Back Sunday, Dashboard Confessional, the early November, Finch, Census Fail, Monine, Recover, who else did I listen to? Alkaline Trio, Sunny Day Real Estate. Because somebody called the cops this was 2 years ago. Somebody called the cops and said that somebody had a gun or whatever. Yeah. Thanks, Jason. You have a great day. No, I haven't heard of Scrams. What the hell is that? Oh, Mama Nugget. Eyeless is Sally. It's Sally backwards. So it's Sally from TikTok. What is Scrams? Damn, it's cold out here. Old school OG email? Okay. What are some bands I should check out? I liked Bayside. I liked all of the early 2000s pop punk emo stuff. Jason, were you live streaming or something? What happened? Tell me about it. Dude, I saw My Chemical Romance on their first tour. It was a club called Slim's in San Francisco. It was Taking Back Sunday, From Autumn to Ashes, Recover, and My Chemical Romance opened. And I bought their first album, and it was like, oh, this band's cool. Yeah, My Chemical Romance is cool. I wrote haikus about his dude, you should message me that or email me that or something, Evan, or comment it so I remember. I like the world is a beautiful place and I am no longer afraid to die. Oh. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy, Jason. Yeah, you should share that art with me. You should email me. It's on my About Me on here. I know, Zane, right? What a crazy lineup. Only 500 people there. Yeah, I'm the only one up. Or a couple other people might be awake, but they're just not up and about like I am. I haven't had any caffeine this morning and I feel great, so I'm gonna try to keep it up. Although I do like the taste of coffee, and I did just clean the coffee machine last night. Oh, shit. Oh my God, right? It would be like at least $60 for that show these days. It was only, I think it was $10, that show. Shows and like events are so expensive these days, dude. I was looking up Lakers tickets, which I understand that's gonna be expensive. So then I thought, oh, well, I'll look up Clippers tickets. And the Clippers and Jazz, excuse me, the Jazz are like, one of the least desirable teams to see play. It was still like $50 a ticket for nosebleeds. I was like, what the hell? That's whack. So, needless to say, I don't think I will be going. What the hell? How's this thing? Oh, there it goes. I have to have it over here to like, what? No, where's the, oh my Lord. There's like a way to get this, whatever. I'll just have to settle for that. No, Mama Nugget, I have not had breakfast yet. I had one of the green machine drinks that you sent me. Thank you. I'm not sure if I'm gonna cook. We'll see. But I don't know. Yeah, it's so expensive. There was a comment, but I can't read it all on my channel. Oh yeah, Christine, I know. I saw Xander is straight burnt. He was my roommate. He slept in the bunk below me, and the dude rarely showered, and I don't think he did laundry once, and so I could smell him all the time. Ugh. He's like a nice guy, and he has over a year sober, and so like good for him. How do I get this down further? There's a way to adjust this. Oh, there it is. It's on this side. Okay. Like, what the fuck? This is a great tripod. Yeah, he's straight burnt. Oh, body size sloth? That would be crazy. No, not in sober living. Then it would look like I'm fucking really weird. I like Lovey. Lovey's perfect. Lovey is perfect. See? And he connects around my neck. You could connect him with the hands. And then he'll stay. Lovey is perfect. All right, yeah, for sure, Jane, Jesus. Zane, you have a great day, man. It was good chatting with you. But yeah, I saw something posted where it's like Pat was doing some like interview all set up with cameras with Nick in the backyard, and I was like, oh, here we go. This should be an interesting ride, but I do wish the best for everybody there. It's just kind of a joke, But I was saying that like my second or third weekend there, I was like, this place is a fucking joke. Cause it was just not like, I don't know. It just wasn't very serious. Yeah. Oh, I feel like kind of hungry, but I think actually what I'm gonna have, I think I'm just gonna have a banana and some blueberries. I gotta eat these blueberries up. No, I haven't. Evan, like I said, if you want to send me an email with all these different things, you should do that. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget, to be honest. Like, it's nothing against you or anything. I just, like, it's better to have it in email. And then when I have time, then I can refer to the email and check these groups out. Yeah, about to snap. Come on. I wasn't about to snap. But, I mean, maybe I was. I was getting over it real quick. Thank you. Yeah, my email's MatthewAndrewDrake@gmail.com. Oh, thanks, Richard. Appreciate it. The words aren't even like, I don't even care about the words. I wrote 12,000 in 6 hours one time because I was just like trying to show them that they couldn't fucking affect me with words. Right. I understand. Yeah. I wasn't happy, that's for sure. I ordered regular bananas on Uber Eats, but the guy got me organic, and they're like tiny. Oh, hey, look, Mom and Nugget. Lorna Doone. I used to put these in vending machines, so I'm familiar with them. They're actually like low in sugar for a cookie. Like 5 grams of sugar per package, that's not bad. Yeah, I think today I'm just gonna have banana, blueberry, maybe an avocado, and then a protein bar. Because I'm trying to make my breakfast stuff last. My EBT's not up reloaded until the 8th. And so I'm trying to stretch stuff until I have to spend actual money on food. No, they count the words pretty good. Depending on who's counting them. Like, okay, so I'll be honest with you. There was one point where I had to write 10,000, and I pulled a little trick on them and they didn't realize it. The first piece of paper I used was 33 line paper. And then every page I used after that was only 27 line paper. So they counted the first one, 33, and then they counted the pages. And so technically it was short, like, I don't know, probably 2,000 words. Right, Anthony? Like at restaurants, it's usually good, but grocery store shopping, you have to just take the hit. There's usually something wrong. It's half the price, Christine. But they charge different people different amounts there. Some people stay there for free. It's crazy. Yeah, one day they were doubling all Nick's words and shit, and I was drawing the Jeopardy Daily Double logo. During dinner, I was sitting there drawing Daily Double, and I showed it to G-Man. He thought it was funny. Yeah, you gotta be careful. You gotta check your orders. Freaking DoorDash. Freaking restaurants. I'm not even gonna get into how they work. It's like you strike somebody for something, and if they're manipulative and fucking argumentative enough, and then have a click and like know how to manipulate stuff, then they get them scratched or thrown out. It turned into a joke. I just didn't argue the shit. The only time I really argued something was somebody tried to give me a strike for wearing a shirt like glorifying usage, and it was I have this shirt of Kid Rock. It's a painting of Kid Rock, and he's got a Mountain Dew can that has like smoke coming from it, but that's it. And so they're like, strike Matthew for wearing a shirt about weed or whatever. And I went to the staff after and was like, how does this shirt have anything to do with weed? Where does it say weed on it? Where do you see weed on it? I was like, he could be smoking tobacco. You can't fucking pin that on me. And they were like, all right, we'll scratch it. And I was like, thank you. I didn't know who it was. It was Allie, because she was all spiteful and resentful towards me in that moment. She's just looking for anything she could strike me for. I don't know, Anthony. That was a weird situation. We narrowed it down to 4 people, right? It was either Nick, because he was fucking on one and was mad at her about TikTok Live, or it was Allie, because she is a very resentful, spiteful bitch of a person. And she might have done it just because she got the words because of Adina. Or they thought it was me because Adina and I had some weirdness, which was really nothing. Or they thought it was Adina doing it to find a way out of the place. So, I don't know. Yeah, Sally, it's all good. I'm done with that place. Ew, they got words for holding hands. Those are like the last 2 people I would want to see have sex in the world. Ugh, I just imagine the smell. Sally, I'm sure it was a bunch of people that drank his milk. Bananas and blueberries. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. ... Oh, okay. What is it? What's the ... for? I did just get a really sour one, but I like the sweet ones. What's up, Vito Orsini? Sounds like an authentic Italian right there. I'm half Italian. So, I just do this for maybe another hour. And then I do my chore, then I shower, and we head to the outpatient program. We do like 4 groups throughout the day. They provide lunch in the middle of the day. And then, yeah, I'm either gonna go to a meeting tonight with the other guys, but see, they're always bad at planning and coordinating shit. It's always last minute shit. So if it's gonna be like that, then I'll just stay home and do a Zoom. But we'll see. Hey, Danielle Oberst. It's Connor Oberst's sister. Speaking of emo, Bright Eyes. Good morning. Blueberries and bananas together are really good. Oh yeah, I was telling them, Mama Nugget, that I'm using my big long charger. Been live streaming for 70 minutes and I'm on 95%. Thanks to Mama Nugget for helping me out with the good charger. Oh yeah, Evan, how are you liking that? Yeah, I like bacon and eggs. I just only have 6 eggs left, and I haven't bought bacon because I'm trying to stretch the EBT dollar longer, and so I have one sausage link left, so I'm just saving that for tomorrow. I'm also trying to switch up my morning routine, where I'm trying no caffeine today. Although, man, I really want some right now. And then like some fruit and stuff. So I'm trying to. Do I have family? I have a mom and dad, and then like aunts and uncles, and one of my grandmas is still alive. But no, I don't have like kids or a wife or anything, if that's what you're asking. Excuse me. Who's Jessica? I don't know who Jessica is. Vito. Yeah, I don't know who Jessica is. Who's that? I mean, yeah, Madison will say anything to get anybody in there and get the heat off her back, you know? She was trying to manipulate me and my family to staying there, and it wasn't gonna work. So I got the fuck out of there. No, Vito. Not at all. Not at all. If you go to their outpatient, then maybe they have a psych. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I've done shelf stocking and stuff before, too. Are you working? Wait, hold on. I think you said your hours are, 8 p.m. to 7 a.m. Yeah, you work the overnight. Yeah, I feel you. Garden Mama? I'm not familiar with Garden Mama. Oh, okay. Vito. Oh, is it Jessica Diamond? The, I don't know. I don't know. I think Nick referred to them as a drag artist. Yeah, Evan, I understand. I mean, yeah, that's the way it goes with jobs like that. Dude, how is my... See, you hear him? You hear him? That's the guy coughing. I gotta stop smoking. Oh, thanks, Jelly. I appreciate it. Oh, she's trans. Okay. Yeah, see, Nick said that she was like a drag artist, so I don't know. Right, yes, I know they're close. I understand now. Hear that? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Thanks, Vito. That's what Nick said. I don't know. I'm just repeating the exact terminology because I'm not trying to be insensitive. Yeah, I know, Evan. And I'm gonna end up like that one day if I keep it up. I don't want to be like that. Like, this is already bad enough for me. Yeah, Danielle. I mean, also meth use for long term, and he's an older fag. So, uses a CPAP machine. Poor motherfucker. Poor guy. Oh, hey, Erie Ridley. The topic today was, I mean, we can still go on it. The topic is this guy. It was like dark times and addiction and being able to carry the message in recovery, as a way to connect with people. Yes, I do, Vito. Unfortunately, I smoke cigarettes, but I'm trying to cut down at least for now. Yeah. But yeah, if anybody wants to elaborate on that topic, or we can just talk like we're doing, whatever works. I'm cool with it either way. Yeah, there's like a similar amount of people here than on TikTok Live. On TikTok Live, it like snowballs for a little bit and gets up to like 30, 40, I think even 60 before. But then it's like, they all go away because they like, oh, they want me to be like being crazy or like talking like about crazy shit or something. And then like, oh, this guy's just being average dude. So then they lose their interest. But I'm not gonna behave like that just to get views. I always swish drinks around in my mouth like this. Well, especially the 0-calorie, no sweetener sparkling water, because it actually, the carbonation, it's like, I feel like it like cleans my mouth out. It's weird. I don't know. Yeah, it's a crazy platform. Thank you. Yes, I mean, yeah, not even like a brand new person, but also like not letting it affect how I behave and stuff. Like, you know, I said like the TikTok tutorial where the guy's like, wow, thanks, Vanessa. It's like, I'm not on a children's show. You know, that type of behavior reminds me of being, you know, like watching a children's show where like, hey kids, do you like violence? You want to see me stick 9-inch nails through each one of my eyelids? Yeah, I know, Vito, I understand. And yeah, I feel like that's, you know, when I did those first interviews on Soft White Underbelly, I think that was a similar thing that people wanted to see me, you know, and I've been very transparent online through relapses and stuff where I could tell people wanted to watch because they wanted to see me, you know, do stupid shit. But yeah, I just try to keep it real and carry a positive message of recovery and, you know, so that's just the way I want to run it these days. Yeah, I was actually starting to do the battles. It was pretty fun. It was just be matched up with like people from out of the country, and it was very fun. If anybody was there, then you remember Sardar. Sardar was the goat of battling. He was funny. Um, I don't know if Graceland battles. We didn't do it while I was there. We did. We just did live streaming, but then it got shut down because people didn't want it on anymore in the house, and it was causing resentments and arguments and changing people, and it was ridiculous. Sparkling water tastes like your foot is asleep? What the hell does that mean? I don't even know what that means. Sardar, the man, the myth, the legend. Yes, Pat battled all the time. I used to watch him on live before I went to Graceland and watch the battles, and he was like that too. When he'd get the gift, he'd be like, wow, thank you. He had definitely watched the tutorial. And it's fine. It's like, if that's how people want to run it and it makes them money and stuff, then I'm not like talking shit. I'm just like, I don't want to be like that. Right, Vito. Yeah, it does feel like that. Yeah, I don't know, Anthony. I can't wait to go back to the gym. For the first 30 days here, if I leave the house, I have to be with my sponsor or another person from the house. And so like going to the gym just hasn't worked out. Yeah. But whatever. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. I just thought that having a baby was like the best thing ever for him, but it doesn't seem like that even mattered. That just goes to show you that like things like that, if you're addicted to something, whether it's social media or substances or sex or whatever, that like having a baby and a family or like moving locations or something, that doesn't matter. haven't checked it out. I haven't checked. Yes, I did see the tattoo. Maybe you should spend less time focusing on getting tattoos and posting them on social media and more time being with his baby off of the phone, off of the camera. That's how I feel. But whatever. Everybody, has their own things in life, and I'm not perfect. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm actually, just letting you guys know, I'm gonna be on here for maybe like 15, 20 more minutes. And then I have to get my day started a little bit earlier today because I have a few other things to do. Gotta call my sponsor, and we have to go to outpatient a little bit earlier today. Oh, I've heard about that. The tattoo with the ashes. It's crazy. It's wild. Crazy in a good way. Oh, the Converge tattoo? Yeah, it's the best one I have. I got it when I was 18. It still holds up very well. Do you like that album, Evan? I saw them, dude. One of the best shows I saw one time was who else was it? Trying to get the lineup right. It was Converge, Mastodon, and I can't remember who was the other group. Maybe it was High on Fire. There's another time I saw Against Me, Mastodon, and Cursive. That was a crazy show. Oh, wow. Nice, Evan. Yeah, it was, I was 18. It was one of my favorite albums. I mean, it's still a great album. It's just like I don't really listen to a lot of crazy music like that as much anymore. If I do, it has to be a little bit melodic. Yeah, tattoos are expensive. Tattoos are cool. I'll wait till I'm financially secure to get any more. I don't want to spend money on tattoos without, I don't want to stretch myself too thin when I get a job just to get tattoos, I don't think that's responsible. Yeah, Evan, I used to think it was ridiculous when people were like, oh, I listen to everything. But now I'm like, I do listen to everything. All right, fuck it, you guys. I'm gonna have coffee. I was trying not to, but I want some. Yeah, Vito. Oh, thanks. Is it Erie? Erie? Am I saying it right? Yeah, Lovey is the sweetest. But yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna make 1 cup of coffee. Even though I was trying not to. I just cleaned the coffee machine last night. Look how perfect and beautiful it is. Yeah. I guess Pat would be proud of me for my cleanliness. If cleanliness is godliness, then God is empty, just like me. Excuse me. Smashing Pumpkins have some good songs. My favorite Smashing Pumpkins song is Thong Song. Just kidding, obviously. Demure knife block. Stupid knife block. It's probably dirty. They're probably all dirty anyway. What does demure mean again? Eerie, okay. What does demure mean again? I can't remember. I know it's the very mindful, very demure is the thing. Oh. Oh, okay. And we have pecan pie coffee. It's good. It's good stuff. Oh, and then when I cleaned out the fridge, I found Italian sweet cream creamer almost all the way full that was good, still good and not expired. So now I have some creamer. It means modest. Oh, reserved and shy, modest and shy. Knife block. I'm gonna grab my coffee mug. I love my husband coffee mug. Oh, Vito, be nice. She's just being silly. Here we go. Yeah, it was a trend. Very mindful, very demure. I only knew of it because of Jimmy Fallon, actually. Look how nice and clean that is. This used to be caked with fucking sugar. Vito, chill, dude. You don't. Hey, Vito, I'm gonna tell you something. You seem cool and everything. I've enjoyed talking to you, and this goes for everybody in the world. And this is because I'm working a solid 12-step program. Anything anybody else says that bothers you or something, it doesn't fucking matter. And you don't blame them for the way they behave, because it's selfish of you to think that anybody should act the way you think they should act. And don't blame yourself. You're not a dick because you're doing that. Those are your own thoughts, and those are valid, and those are your emotions, and that's your reaction. And I understand, so I get it. But you don't even have to like care. You don't have to spend your life thinking twice about shit like that. It's not gonna do you any good. I'm gonna tell you that much, Vito. And I'm sorry if that's a harsh, if I'm being too harsh or too assertive or whatever, but that's the reality of it all. So don't fucking worry about it. It's no good. It's essentially nothing. You're creating an issue out of nothing. But I've done the same thing many times. So I'm working on it. I'm not perfect. I still do it. But I have to catch myself. don't even go to therapy. I know I probably should, but I work a solid program. I work a solid 12-step program, and I try to absorb and learn everything I can. And maybe one day I'll take classes. But I should get a therapist when my medical kicks in on first. Well, yeah, the people that bother me the most are the ones that remind me of myself and my own shortcomings. Oh, thanks, Yuri. Kind of, Evan. It's actually not reacting at all. It's about responding when needed. You instead of reacting, you think about, you let it sit with what you're dealing with, and then if you need to respond, then you respond. But if not, then y'all are funny. I feel like somebody fucked with the fucking thermostat again. Got the hiccups. Yesterday it was 79 degrees in here when I woke up in the morning. Let's go look at it. We're not going to touch the thermostat because the rule is to not touch the thermostat. So let's go check. It seems extra hot in here this morning. Again. It says, your thermostat noticed that your furnace shuts down within 15 minutes of heating. Learn how to troubleshoot this problem. All right, well, they said don't touch the thermostat, so I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to leave it. But it definitely seems like something's wrong. Something's not right. Something's not right here. And it's not my place to fix it or deal with it, so whatever. If I'm gonna walk around in my cow print booty shorts because it's too hot in here, then I'm gonna walk around in my cow print booty shorts, which I do have. I ordered these cow print shorts from Temu, and I ordered XL. I thought, okay, those would be like a good size, and they're like booty shorts on me. When I was super hot one day at Graceland, which was still like the 80s, mid 80s, I wore them when we went out, and people were like, dude, you're crazy. You know, it's like, oh well, I am, and I know it. When it gets hot, I'll wear them. I'll wear them on live. I'll do a video. I don't care. I'm very comfortable with who I am and my sexuality and my body, and I feel good, so. They're not really booty shorts. They're really short shorts. Like, they're kind of loose, but they're the shortest shorts I've ever worn. Kind of like Pineapple Express. Dopest dope you've ever smoked. Correct, Vito. Only the GIC can adjust the heat. And even then, they forget it half the time. It's freezing at night and whatever. You just layer up and get under those covers. No, I don't have my own bedroom. I share it with 2 other guys. It's the master bedroom. I'm an iPhone person. Well, also Ray was fucking detoxing in the garage, dude, so that's not fair. Ray was jumping on my TikTok live. She seems cool. I don't know. That's one of the weird things about detoxing, especially off of opiates, is you're always hot and cold and hot and cold. So I could ask them to turn up the heat, but then I'd probably want to shed all my clothes, and then I'd probably yeah, it wouldn't be. I like playing Pokemon Go, Evan, but I've never paid attention to anything else Pokemon. I just started last year on Pokemon Go. Yeah, they could have. I don't know. It is kind of weak because I am trying to cut down on caffeine, but it's also like a light roast, or I don't know. Oh, nice, Evan. Well, you can add me on there when you send me that email. I can send you my code or whatever. There's the creamer I inherited by cleaning out the fridge. I don't like that noise, but whatever. Oh yeah, Vito. I am a clean freak for sure. Does your son sell only Pokemon cards, or does he have sports cards too? Because I've always been into sports cards, just not when I'm in sober living. There's nowhere to store them. But I made $12,000 during COVID on eBay with sports cards. Nice. That was a good amount of creamer and coffee in that. Proud of myself. Pat myself on the back for that one. This is funny having the camera like follow me around, like making sure you can always see me. I'm like your mom. You're like a baby. I'm like, I'm still here, honey. I'm still here. Don't worry. Mom is still here. You can still see Mom. Mom is still here. Mom is still here, kids. I didn't leave. Togepi. My favorite Pokemon is oh my god, is Shuckle, because he's such a fucking useless fuck and he just does that head roll. Shuckle. That's all he does. He's nothing. Dude sucks. I love it. Oh, I hate Mewtwo. That fool's annoying. Or maybe I'm thinking of the other one. It's the big, like, buff, like, Mew one that, like, does the psychic abilities. He's annoying. Oh, that's funny. Trent Dilfer and Mike Alstott. Blaziken or Entei. Oh, those are like, yeah, those are elaborate ones. I like that Necrozma one. But yeah, Shuckle is the best because he's nothing. He's fucking worthless. But he's hilarious. He's cute. I'd have to look through my Pokédex to tell you my favorite Pokemons. Or I'd have to look through who I have. Oh, I did just get a, I did just get a shiny green Teddy Ursa. So that was cool. Meowth? Yeah, no. It's ... and ellipses, like the end of a sentence. It's uneven, but whatever. I'm not familiar with Jirachi. My, I think it's Ultra League or whatever, the 1500 limit. My best team to play with is 3 stars. You know, everyone's 3 stars is Barbarical, Driftblim, and Probo Pass. It's a good team. Lots of wins with that team. Oh, Great League. Yeah, Great League. Time to go smoke another cigarette on camera. Because I labeled this not for kids, so shouldn't be anything wrong with that. Yeah, same here, Evan. My Master League or whatever, the one where it's no limit. Yeah, like I have some good characters, but I just like don't have a good team. Like they don't mesh well together. There's always like a glaring weakness in my team. Let me set this here real quick while I close that door. We'll go back to the other spot. Christine, no, I'm used to it by now. I used to play Magic the Gathering when I was like 21. I had these like stoner dudes that I worked with, and they were like, dude, we should go do drafts and play this shit. And I was into it for a while, but never played World of Warcraft. I played Final Fantasy VII on PlayStation. We're talking about Pokemon. People were asking about Pokemon. Yeah. Oh, I just got last night I got 4 new people that I had never gotten, 2 new characters I'd never gotten before. And the one, I can't remember what it was called. It was something Chew. It had a big old snot thing hanging from its nose. Like a big old snot drip. I can't remember what it was, but I'd never seen it before. It was fucking interesting. I was like, what the fuck? That's a character? Cub Chew. Yeah, I got Cub Chew last night for the first time. And then who did I evolve? I evolved somebody. Oh, I evolved Num. It's, oh my god. It turned into a camel thing. It was like, I think it had NUM in it, in the name. It looked like a little, almost turtle horse thing, like a little green and yellow thing, and then it evolved into this camel thing. Nummel, thank you. Yes, Nummel I evolved last night for the first time, and I was like, oh, I haven't seen that thing before. That's what she said. After this smoke, you guys, I'm gonna take off. But it's been fun. We've done almost 2 hours together. I sound like an alien? What did I do? What is this microphone? That just mutes me. Vito is an illegal immigrant. What the hell? Vito, you are quite the observant person, aren't you? For sure, Evan. We're gonna be here every morning. One goal I set for this upcoming year is to stay single for the first year of sobriety. I have to do that. That is a goal I have to stick to not have any type of relations like that. There is a guitar that somebody left behind. I posted a video on TikTok of one I played, but it's kind of hard because when I do this is when everybody's still asleep, and so then when everybody's awake, there's a lot of noise and stuff. So maybe we'll see if we can grab the guitar and do something with that. No piano though. Oh, Vito, yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, it's. I only started playing it last year. Oh, thank you, Yuri. Yeah, definitely doing well. Pokemon. Sounds like a foreign language. It does, right? Necrozma, Snorlax, Charmander, Charizard, Numel, Teddiursa, Scizor, Noibat, um, Annihilate, Mankey. Vito is Mankey. Vito's Mankey. Oh, Vito's Mankey. Vito's Mankey. Everybody say it. Vito's Mankey. Everybody put in the chat. Vito is Mankey. Vito, maybe one day you can evolve into Primeape or Annihilate. Is that good? Vito, Google Mankey. Mankey. Mankey Pokemon. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just messing with you. Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, Hitmontop. Who else? Who else is there? Bulbasaur. Pikachu. Didine, however you say that. Didini. They literally die of anger. Oh my god, you're funny. Oh, and then Eevee and all its evolutions. Umbreon, Sylveon, Glaceon, what else? Flareon. Sorry, Vito, I'm just messing with you. Vito, sorry. Who else? Who else? Let's just keep naming Pokemon until the end. Drifblim, Probopass, Nosepass, Barbarical, Timpole. Yeah, Vaporeon. I have a good Vaporeon, like 3200. Who else is there? Oh my god, Jinx. Jinx. Jessica Diamond is Jinx. So demure. Vulpix. Yeah. Ninetales. Yeah. Squirtle. Lickitung. Yeah, Lickitung. Chansey. Yep. Slowking. Slackoth. Slacking. Slacking. That's a funny one. The one in the egg. Oh, execute or like the. Oh, geez, I don't know. Giratina is so weird. Trico's cool, I guess. One of the dumbest ones is Routes. What a dumb name. Routes. But I like Gardevoir and Diancie. Oh, Meloetta. Meloetta is one of my favorite. When I got her, she did that whole like singing thing, little performance. Is it Mankey? Oh yeah, Suicune. What's that one? God damn it. Can't think of all the names right off the bat. It was around the time that Suicune was like a big character that was like available to raid on. There was another thing. Oh my god, I wish I could just look. Banette. Yeah, Banette is interesting. Pidgeotto. Groudon. Yeah, Groudon, you do the primal reversion. Damn, there's ones I could picture, but I can't name. Furfrou. Furfrou is one of my favorites. It's got the cute hair. Furfrou is cute. Econs. That's right. Oh, I love Houndoom. Houndoom. I have a perfect Houndoom, actually. 3 stars and max on all attributes. Numbskull, yes. Yeah, Houndour evolves into Houndoom. Houndoom is one of my favorite. Lame Brain? There is a numbskull. There is like a numbskull though. Like for reals. For reals there is. Dewskull and yeah, Trubbish is garbage. It's literally garbage. It's actually garbage. I only have like, I have a lot of 3 stars. Yeah, Gengar. Who else? Oh, I've seen one that's like pixelated. It's weird. Oh, Cubone. Yeah, Marowak. All right, you guys. Well, I'm gonna take off and get my day started here. Shuppet. That's right. Porygon, yeah, Porygon. You need to have the magnetic lure to evolve, and I have Crab Crawler, or whatever it is. I have the glacial lure, I think, to evolve him. But yeah. All right, you guys. You guys have a great day. Thanks for joining me. Appreciate you guys. I love my husband. But you guys have a great day. All right. Bye, you guys. See you tomorrow. Or maybe later today. We'll see.